I could remember a time when I had no idea what kind of disturbing content was in the Bible. And I don't just mean like the parts where people are committing ethnic cleansing and raping children, but rather the parts where the God of the Bible is commanding people to do those things, right? Didn't know that that was in there. So I know what it feels like to think I have a personal, close relationship with Jesus, to think there's a higher power, there's something watching over me, and it has a plan. So every time things start not going my way, I can just remind myself, yeah, but that man in the sky, he knows what he's doing. So I don't know why things are working out this way now, but, you know, big man in the sky, he knows it. I know that feeling. Not as an adult. I've never thought that as a grown ass man, but I thought that when I was a teenager. But I just never I cannot imagine myself at any age reading the Bible, seeing the God of the Bible commanding the Israelites, go to the Midianites, do what to the grown men? Kill them. Do what to the grown women? Kill them. Do what to the little boys? Kill them. Do what to the little girls? Not kill them. No, 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 no. Rape them. Rape them and force them to marry you and bear your children. I cannot imagine at any age being so biased toward my religion that I would defend some shit like that. I would probably say, that's not in there. And that's what a lot of Christians do. That's not in there. But then you show them the verse. Here it is. Numbers 31, 17, and 18. That's where it says that. Did they leave their religion? No. Did they criticize their God? No. Did they think about it, start questioning, considering it? Sometimes, but usually, no. Just don't think about it ever again. They repress that thought. Think about that. Imagine you're in a relationship with somebody in real life, and you find out some disturbing shit like that about them. Okay? You find out that they are commanding people to commit ethnic cleansing and child rape. I'm trying to think of more morally repulsive acts, like ethnic cleansing and child rape. Those should be hard words for you to even fucking hear. They're hard words for me to say. But they're infinitely harder words for me to talk to Christians and actually watch them defend these acts. What the fuck is wrong with them? If you have ever defended that shit in your life, what the fuck is wrong with you? Because even if I did believe that there was a God, even if I did believe there was some higher power looking over, yada yada yada, oh, he's an intelligent designer, but he wants people to rape anyone, let alone children. I can't lie to myself and pretend to worship it. No. Especially an omniscient being, there's no point in lying to an omniscient being. It knows what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, fuck you, what's wrong with you? And I'm kind of thinking that about a lot of you Christians who know that this shit's in there. And I'll be honest, like, I get that a lot of Christians have no idea that that's in there. But if you're a Christian who did not know that it's in there, and today you found out, Numbers 31, 17, and 18, and if you think I'm taking it out of context, why don't you read the whole chapter and see if I am? Because whenever people try to use oh, you're taking it out of context argument, that's possible, right? So why don't you put what I'm saying in context and make it make sense and make it sound moral? You do that. Never happens, because I'm not actually taking anything out of context. And there is no context that you could provide in which those kind of actions would be anywhere near defensible. And I'm so disappointed in really humanity that people could defend shit like this. Talk to Muslims, and they have a prophet who was Aisha 8 when he fucked her, or was he 6 when he was 6? She was 6 when he married her, and 8 when he fucked her. I get the ages mixed up. Or was she 8 when he married her and 13 when he fucked her? I don't know. Either way, he fucked a child, and he was a grown-ass man, and they worship him. There's something wrong. Not with theists, not with religious people, period. Particularly the ones who defend this kind of thing. Something wrong with them. And this isn't some big, well articulated argument. This isn't a counter apologetic. This is just a rant. That's all it is. I'm ranting about the fact that I'm pissed off at humanity because I have to watch Christians defend shit like rape and ethnic cleansing. And I'm fucking sick of it. Why even do this? Why even talk to them? If you could defend ethnic cleansing, are you somebody that I should even be arguing with? Ethnic fucking cleansing. And that's why the KKK, they're Christian. If anybody doesn't know that, look it up. The KKK, that's a Christian organization. They're killing motherfuckers in the name of Jesus Christ. Because they read that book. And they think that they are the descendants of the Israelites. Just like the black Hebrew Israelites do. Isn't that funny? Two different ethnicities, both of them think they're the descendants of the ancient Israelites, and blood tests show that neither of those groups actually are. But they both think that they're the best ethnicity on the planet because they think they're God's chosen people. Just imagine believing in a God with a chosen people. Really? He made all of these ethnicities, but you're the chosen one? Okay, isn't that something? I've never heard somebody say that another ethnicity was God's chosen race. It's always theirs. Never heard a white Christian tell me that black people were God's chosen people. Never heard a black person say that white people were God's chosen people. Although that's probably a lot more likely because Christianity has actually brainwashed so many black people in America to think that Jesus was a white guy. If you Google image Jesus, all you find is a bunch of blonde-haired, blue-eyed white dudes. In the Middle East, huh? Okay. Religion fucks everything up. Christopher Hitchens has a book. It was one of the first atheist books I read. God is not great, how religion poisons everything. Religion does poison everything. Religion has the magic touch. If by magic you mean it fucks up everything that it touches. I'm just disappointed in the world right now. I'm so sick of these Christians. And you know what? There are a lot of Christians that are really good people. But for the most part, they're the ones who haven't studied their holy book. They're the ones who haven't been practicing arguments. There are very few people, there are some, but there are very few people that are religious, that get into philosophy and are doing debates that are actually decent human beings. But they're there. They're there. But I'm not seeing them defend this shit. And if I did, I don't know that I'd say the same about them. Something is wrong with anyone who could defend that shit. That's the end of my rant. That's all it is. If you have defended that shit, think about it. Think about how you sound to me. Okay, you believe in a higher power? Okay, cool. You think that there's a designer, some intelligent creator of the universe? Okay, cool. I'm not going to hold that against you. You think it commands ethnic cleansing and child rape? And still worship it? Okay, now we have a problem. That's where the problem begins, is where you still continue to worship it upon finding those things out. That's where it begins. Thank you for listening.